what we know at this moment about the COVID-19 cases in DuPage County. Our speakers this afternoon are the DuPage County Board Chairman, Dan Cronin, and Karen Ayala, Executive Director of the DuPage County Health Department. Chairman Cronin.
Good afternoon. This is deeply troubling. I was very upset to hear the news from the briefing earlier. Our hearts go out to the residents and staff at the long-term care facility who were diagnosed just in the last day. We are praying for all of those who are ill, and our thoughts and support is with the family and the community close to all of the patients. There's more that we can do. We must double down. We must intensify our efforts to adhere to the public health guidelines and ask every person to take individual action that they can. They must. Please, please, everyone, adhere to the social distancing guidelines. Make every effort to follow guidelines on hand washing, covering sneezes, and coughs to protect others. If you are not feeling well, please, please do the responsible thing. Stay away from others. We must do all we can to reduce the spread of COVID-19 in our communities. We can and we will. This is a serious matter, and we all have a very important role to play. With that, I turn it over to our Public Health Director, Karen Ayala.
Thank you, Chairman. Good afternoon from the DuPage County Health Department. My name is Karen Ayala, and I serve as the Executive Director here. Earlier today, Governor Pritzker announced the nursing facility in DuPage County has confirmed an additional 18 residents and 4 staff members who have tested positive for COVID-19. All residents identified as cases are currently isolated at the facility and being monitored closely. All identified staff are home and are also being monitored. Our partner agencies, including the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, the Illinois Department of Public Health, as well as our own DuPage County Health Department staff, are on site working hand in hand with the staff at the facility who have been providing ongoing support throughout this situation. I want to express our appreciation to IDPH and the CDC, as well as members of the DuPage County Health Department team. I'd also like to remind everyone that each of these 22 individuals is someone's mother or father, sister or brother, son or daughter, and to keep them all in our thoughts and prayers in these upcoming days. Due to the dynamic nature of this incident, we are continuing to investigate and track down all case contacts with these new individuals and will provide further updates as available and as needed. Thank you.
Anybody have any questions?
You said they were all identified within the past day. Is that right?
Yes, all the cases have been identified as a result of the initial case that was identified on, I believe it was Saturday. And so this is part of the way that we do disease investigations, is that we start then peeling back. And so each of the individuals that these 22 people have come in contact with will now be tracked and identified and asked about how they're feeling, and we'll start monitoring them as well. What we know on average is that each case that is identified often comes with an average of 90 individuals who they have come into contact with. So it's a large number of individuals that we'll be reaching out to. I don't have that information. Well, 22 times 100-ish. Yeah, it's hundreds of people.
How overwhelming is that for you at this point?
So it is only through the support and the partnership that we have with CDC as well as IDPH that we are able to embark in this process. I think it's entirely doable and possible.
And you have been listening to the DuPage County Health Department recapping the news that came out mid-afternoon today about the single largest COVID-19 outbreak in Illinois to date.